A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development for child protection in the UK, Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has announced a full national statutory inquiry into grooming gangs, following months of pressure and criticism. This decision comes on the heels of a comprehensive audit conducted by Baroness Louise Casey, which scrutinized the data and evidence surrounding group-based child sexual abuse across England and Wales. Starmer's acceptance of Casey's recommendations marks a pivotal moment in addressing the harrowing issue of child exploitation that has plagued various communities. The inquiry aims to uncover the full extent of the problem, which has been a contentious topic in British society, especially after high-profile cases brought it into the public eye. For months, Starmer faced backlash for his reluctance to initiate a national inquiry, with critics arguing that it was essential for justice and accountability. Earlier this year, the government dismissed calls for such an investigation, citing a previous 7-year inquiry led by Professor Alexis J. However, as public outcry grew, particularly after tech billionaire Elon Musk publicly criticized the Prime Minister's inaction, the pressure intensified. Musk's comments highlighted the need for a thorough examination of the systemic failures that allowed these grooming gangs to operate with impunity. During a press conference on his way to the G7 summit in Canada, Starmer stated, "I've never said we should not look again at any issue," emphasizing the importance of reassessing the situation in light of new findings. He acknowledged that Baroness Casey initially believed a new inquiry was unnecessary, but her perspective changed after a detailed review of the evidence. "She's come to the view there should be a national inquiry on the basis of what she's seen," Starmer explained. The inquiry will be statutory under the Inquiries Act, granting it the authority to compel witnesses to provide evidence and ensuring a thorough investigation. A senior government source indicated that the inquiry would coordinate a series of targeted local investigations, even in areas where local authorities may resist such actions. This approach aims to bring to light the complexities of the issue, including the demographics of both the offenders and the victims, as well as the cultural factors contributing to these heinous crimes. Home Secretary Yvette Cooper is expected to provide further details in the Commons on Monday, coinciding with the publication of Baroness Casey's report. The inquiry has been a long time coming, with many victims and their families hoping for justice and recognition of the systemic failures that have allowed these crimes to persist. The issue gained renewed attention at the beginning of the year, with far-right groups and public figures like Musk amplifying calls for a national inquiry, which critics labeled as a racially charged agenda. However, it is essential to note that the majority of grooming gang offenses are committed by white men, as highlighted by the UK's National Police Chiefs Council. The announcement of the inquiry has garnered mixed reactions. While many see it as a necessary step towards accountability, others, including Conservative Party leader Kemi Badenoch, have criticized Starmer for only acting after external pressure. Badenoch remarked, "Keir Starmer doesn't know what he thinks unless an official report has told him so," calling for an acknowledgement of the delays in addressing this critical issue. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage welcomed the decision, stating that a proper inquiry would reveal the failings of the British establishment and ensure that victims receive the justice they deserve. The inquiry's establishment is a crucial step in addressing the profound impact of grooming gangs on victims and communities. As the Prime Minister prepares for the G7 summit, the focus will remain on ensuring that the inquiry is conducted thoroughly and transparently, as the nation seeks to confront the dark realities of child exploitation and abuse. The road ahead will undoubtedly be challenging, but the commitment to justice and accountability must prevail. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.